Hey everybody, today we're going to hook up the Wave XLR with my dual PC setup. When you unbox your Wave XLR, you'll find everything you need, which includes the USB-C cable, little notepad of cute instructions, and of course, the Wave XLR itself. Then all you need is your favorite XLR mic. The Go XLR has been really nice, but honestly, I'm really excited for the Wave XLR and how sleek and simple it is, because honestly, I really don't use half the buttons on my Go XLR, and it's been having some trouble working lately. So I really hope the Wave XLR works out for me, just because look how much cleaner it is. My desk is gonna look so much nicer without this big chunky thing on top. If you haven't already, you want to go to Elgato.com under Downloads and Wave XLR and download the Wavelink software. Okay, so before I get into OBS, which is the easy part, I'm going to go ahead and set up my Wavelink sources. So you can see my mic is already in there, and we have some options here. We have your input gain slider, which I'm going to leave around here for now, and then I'm going to ask Stream later if I'm too low or too high and adjust it at that point. We have our clip guard on, our output volume to our headset, and our mic PC mix. And the cool thing about this, which I've gone over briefly in the past, are these little sliders, so we can adjust how much I hear in my headset and also how much the stream hears separately, or we can link them and they move and stay the same together. So that's really cool. So as for my sources, for my music, when I normally play music on stream, I do copyright free music from YouTube. So I'm gonna change music to browser, because it might not always be music. We could be watching a video together. So this is gonna be linked to my browser. Voice chat is voice chat. You can actually rename these, which is a really cool feature. I'm gonna call this Discord because I usually don't use game chat. Game, this will be my consoles, which aren't plugged in right now, so we're gonna leave that as it is. And you can see I've already got added here my gaming PC. Now to add this, you're gonna add a new channel, and it should be in this list as your 4K capture card. If you don't see it, you just need to go to the download page on Elgato and find your capture card and install the driver from the driver page. After you restart your PC, it should show up, and no problem, all done. Shout out to Crash, you tweeted this first. That's what helped me figure out how to do it. I'll link the tweet down below so you guys can show some love. But after that, it should show up. I didn't have any issues after following those steps, so thanks. Now the question is, how do we get the sound to these? So I'm gonna go to my sound settings. Another cool feature about this program is this little button up here will take you right to that, exactly where you want to go. But just in case, the long way to get there is to go to your sound settings, and you want to go down to your advanced sound options and your app volume preferences. So this is going to be all your individual apps that are playing sound. So like I said, Chrome is where I normally play music from, so you want to make sure, or I want to make sure it's set exactly to what I have here, which is browser. It is. I did that earlier to test it out. So now if I go and I open up a copyright free video and hit play, it's coming through my browser thing. Yay! It works. And like I said, sometimes Stream likes the music louder, and I'm like, no, I can make it really low for me, or even mute it, which is a great feature. And all of my Chrome sound will be coming through here. This will be really handy if you're doing something like Spotify. You can set Spotify as its own source, name it Spotify Music, whatever. Okay, then Discord, same thing. We're just gonna link our Discord to the voice chat for our audio input. So we're gonna open this up. Oh, look at that, it's already done. So we're gonna just Oop, link. I don't know why there's 2 Discords. I've seen that on other people's computers as well. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think it's an issue. Now your stream output down here, obviously that's what your stream's gonna be hearing. So you can keep an eye on your levels there, and you can adjust it all at once. I don't wanna make it too low because then you guys can't hear me, and your headphones, that's obviously what you're gonna be hearing as well. Now in OBS, you can see I kind of already have it set up here as one source, which I'm actually gonna rename this while we're here, Wave XLR, so I don't get confused. So that's what I love about this, is instead of having like 5 different audio sources in my audio mixer in OBS, it's all in the wavelink, and then it comes into OBS as one source. So how do you get it there? I'm so glad you asked. I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna go to our settings, and we're gonna go to audio, and then I disabled these. They were set to default. I disabled these. You're gonna come to one of these auxiliary ones, and you should see wavelink stream, and that's the one you want to pick. That's gonna put everything from your wavelink software and your Wave XLR is gonna streamline into this audio source, so you just have the one source. If you want to, I found you can add your mic as a separate one. I don't really know why you would do that. It kind of defeats the purpose, but that is an option too if you do that. So now we're good to go. You can see it's in my OBS in sync with my wavelength. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't know what to tell you. It's great. Now if you go to the actual Wave XLR, as simple as it is, it does have some really cool features. So you can switch between your mic gain, so you can turn up your mic volume right on the XLR without messing with wavelink. Your headphone volume, which speaks for itself, and your mic PC mix. Now if your mix is all the way to the right, you're not gonna hear anything in your headphones regarding your voice and things like that. If you turn it up a little bit, you start getting a little bit of your voice in there. So, and it's not too annoying. It's kind of nice to be able to hear yourself sometimes. I kind of keep mine really low or off. Now the other little light on the right is for phantom power, and you want that on if you have a condenser microphone, off if you have a dynamic microphone, and you can switch between that by just holding the middle button in for a couple of seconds. And then of course we have the touch to mute, which is a great feature I loved on the Wave 3, and I'm really glad it made a return with the Wave XLR. So I'm gonna try all of this out on stream, and I really hope I didn't mess up any of my settings, but so far everything sounds really, really good. It looks like it's coming through in OBS for the recording. We'll see how it sounds live. The only thing I have not figured out yet is if I wanted to talk in-game on my gaming PC, how I would do that without the extra input, which I'll have to look into that. You know, for things like if I get back into GTA roleplay or talking some smack. Yeah, no, I don't do that. But, you know, just that's the only thing. Otherwise, with this new update where you can add in your capture card to wavelength, it looks like this could easily replace my Go XLR, and I kind of hope it does. If you're interested in checking out the Wave XLR, let me know. Also, let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to try to answer them as best I can. Make sure you check out Wavelink as well and all the features it has to offer, especially now that it works with both the Wave mics and your XLR mic of choice. So definitely give that a shot. Shout out to Elgato for letting me try out this beauty. I'm having so much fun with it so far. And I will catch you guys next time. See ya!